What this video will do is illustrate to you how and why you wish to transfer your PowerPoint to a smart notebook. You'll notice that directly in front of you is a PowerPoint presentation. What's nice about this, as is in the past, it allows you to communicate with the students and go to each slide and allow you to explain what's happening. Here's slide 1. Then we will go down to slide 2, and you can talk about a lot of different things, and slide 3, and keep on going. Now the problem here, though, is sometimes the kids' minds will wander. What you want to do is, after a few slides, maybe insert a question that will allow you to communicate or get your kids better engaged. The tool you wish to use is Smart Notebook, and all you have to do is transfer your PowerPoint into Smart Notebook, and that's what we're going to show you. So in front of you is a PowerPoint. Now I'm going to open up a blank Smart Notebook. All I need to do is click on the word File, Import, and find the presentation. Here it is, the United States Congress. Click on it and click on Open. When we do that, depending upon the size of your PowerPoint, it's going to take anywhere from a few seconds to a minute to transfer each slide from PowerPoint into your Smart Notebook. And you'll have, if you have 10 pages in PowerPoint, you'll have 10 pages in your Smart Notebook. I'm going to do that right now. Okay, if you look carefully, you'll notice that on the screen in front of you is the transfer. We've transferred each slide from PowerPoint into Smart Notebook. Here's page 1, 2, 3, and you can see how well it transferred over. Are you going to lose something? Sure you will. You lose some of the animation, but you can also put in more animation. Now what you would like to do is, after you've covered a couple of slides, what you want to do is probably place a couple of questions here after slide number 3. To do that, you have several choices. I'm going to give you a couple of examples. Here comes example 1. On the main website, I'm going to click on Smartboard, scroll down. Then I'm going to find Tools. I'm going to click on Tools and decide which tool I may want to use. When you go through your tool section here, you find which one is best suited for whatever you're doing. If you recall, we have pictures over here on the right, and the actual software notebook is on the left. I'm looking at these tools right here, and I'm going to click on the picture of the one I want. I want this one, so I'm going to click back, and what I'm going to do here is download this lesson in Smart Notebook, and then transfer this tool onto my presentation. And I'm going to do that right now. What I've done here is, this is the Smart Language tools that I want, and I would like to have this page, and I reduced the size of it, and I placed it on top of my Smart Notebook that I want to work with. Simply grab the tool, the page, hold down your left button, and slide it to where you want it. And I want my tools right here. Then modify the tools to represent whatever questions you have just asked. Let me show you what I'm talking about with this example. In this example, I have placed my tool underneath these two pages. I have the House and the Senate. What I had done is, I had this little icon here, and by grouping, I typed in some information and grouped these two together. For example, who's in the office for 6 years? The Senate. More majority always rules, less party oriented, more powerful individually. The total number is 50, and they can have a filibuster. Limited debate, more partisan, and more loyal to the party. Okay, so these are some of the questions that are relative to these first two slides. Let's create a blank slide, and let's use some other tool to incorporate into this lesson. Here we are again to show you an example. Smartboard, scroll down, and I'm going to go to how to create a lesson, and I would like to go to tricks Okay, I could have used any one of these. I'm going to choose Erase and Reveal. Now here's a video on how to do it, and I'm going to place this into my lesson. After this page and this page, I want to place a blank one right here for Erase and Reveal. So I'm simply going to click and move that up right there. Now over here, I'm going to place Erase and Reveal and make it engage with these two slides that we just covered. Okay, here we are with Erase and Reveal. Structure of the house. I'm going to click on my pen, and I've already taken the liberty of changing the properties to blue. And I'm going to highlight the answers, so we can erase them and the student can determine the answer themselves. Then simply take the eraser, and what's true with Erase and Reveal, what's the majority leader for the Republican Party, and the majority whip, and the Democratic Party, and the minority whip, and you have your two answers there. So this allows you to use PowerPoint in your smart notebook, and hopefully that answered all your questions. It's really relatively easy to do. Now, to help facilitate you, on the web page directly below it, you'll notice that there is a PowerPoint, or this PowerPoint, that you can incorporate if you need to experiment with it. Hopefully this makes sense. So again, to recap, this will allow you to make a presentation and also ask questions. Now for the upper level classes, you can have your students create their own lesson, and now you have 21st century skills. It's engaged, it's problem solving, it's the kids can collaborate. It's a win-win situation.